Hey guys, it's BW and we're back out in the garage. I've been spending the last couple days chipping away on the 55. We've been getting some stuff done. I'll tell you what though, I bought this rivet gun, this pneumatic rivet gun from Harbor Freight about a month ago. I lost the receipt and everything. It'll run like 5 rivets and then it just spits all the oil out of it and I gotta reprime it. It's a real pain in the butt. We put the firewall in, my son wasn't not available, so Kim climbed in there and she ran the hand rivet gun and she hand riveted every single one of those for me while I held the washers on the back, the little rivet washers on the back, and man is it tight. It really came out nice. Check it out over here, let me see. And it's really tight. It's in there. Here, take a look. I guess we'll start at the middle and work our way that way, honey.
Middle here?
Hold on a minute. Like right here and work our way that way. All right, go ahead. Now you're on there. If it's easier for you to push them out and then put them back in, go ahead. There it is, go ahead. Good job. Yeah, they're tough to get back in the hole sometimes. That's all right. There's a whole envelope of them there. There you go. All right, go ahead. Figure bring you around back. You got the kill mat on there to get rid of that vibration noise we don't want to hear. You guys can see we got those rivet washers and they really pull it up tight. All right, there was a couple spots where we couldn't quite get them, but we got them on 95% of the rivet holes and we're really happy. There's the seam coming up, it's staggered back and forth. All right, you see you can't see any down the bottom. They're under the car. I got a little carried away when I made the firewalls and I put the holes down low, so they're right there. But they're in there, man, nice and tight. They got the rivet washers on that side too. I'll tell you what, Kim did a heck of a job helping me out, man. We got that knocked out and I'm really happy it's done with. All right, let me bring you back around the front side and show you what's gonna happen next. All right guys, well if I come in here on this side, you guys can see there's still an opening where the bar is, just a minute one, but there's no metal touching, and that's the main thing. All right, and I also decided to go ahead and cut the circles around here and have a 1/4 inch to 3/8 gap around there as well that we're going to fill with seam seal. we made these rubber boots. All right, I don't know if any of you guys that watched that little short I had, but I glued it together. I had to cut it back apart. That's how strong that glue is. But you'll see, you know, when we put these on, all right, we'll glue the seam, put these on, and seam seal from the bottom, and that'll seal out all the moisture. We're gonna put these right here. Excuse me, bring that down in there, like so. And they're gonna be on there like so, with seam seal around the back side of those. And that'll seal that up nice. We're also gonna seam seal the whole way around this firewall, make it nice and tight. That way if we happen to go on the lid, we don't want to, but we'll keep the acid and the fuel out of the cabin. That's the plan anyway. All right, so that's what I decided on. That's what we come up with, and that's what we're gonna do. It's really neat how I did it. You know, for like this bigger circle, I just took a piece of cardboard, measured, put a straight pencil there and a white pencil, and just kind of drew it around on the rubber and cut them out. And I cut the hole in the middle one size too small so that it really sucks up against the bar. Come out really good. We're really happy with it. The last thing I did, I just scuffed the roll bar and wiped it down with acetone. All right, so we got a nice little scuff to it, and we got it wiped down, got it degreased and everything like. And I had to degrease too. I'm telling you, that riveter, man, that just blew oil everywhere 2 or 3 times in the car. What a mess to clean up. But we got it cleaned up. So my next move is I'm gonna put this roll bar in red oxide primer, all right? And after that primer sets for a day, probably 2 days, maybe even 3, I want it good and hard, all right? And then Kim and I are gonna paint it. Actually, Kim's gonna do a lot of it. We've got an inspiration, and we're gonna go with it. So I'll let you guys determine what's gonna happen next, or try to guess what's gonna happen next, but this roll bar is gonna get a treatment. But the first thing I need to do is get it in red oxide primer. Yeah, but that's what we got going on. That's the direction we're headed, guys. Thank you to Phil, Chop Shop Phil, for dropping that rubber off. Came in really handy. I mean, he dropped it off for this job, and I'm gonna use it for that, but it's coming in handy for this areas too, around the roll bar. We're gonna put donuts on those back 2 down struts, and on the other side where it perforates the floor, gets another donut, just like these. None of the metal's touching, there's not gonna be any rubbing. That's the main thing. We're gonna have a seam seal gap around all the areas where the perforations are on the floor. Come out great. Can't be any happier than I am. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get this cabin, I'm gonna mask it off. We're gonna brush paint the roll bar, so I just gotta mask off certain areas. We don't want to be getting the red oxide everywhere. All right guys, well, we went ahead and we got this whole thing all masked up, got it ready to go. You know, when you use that brush on, it gets everywhere, so we made sure we covered everything up. All right, let's check it out as soon as it gets done. All right guys, well, we got 2 coats of red oxide primer on our roll bar and struts. Come out really good. All right, walk around, check out the other side real quick. I was not concerned with brush strokes, but I am concerned with runs, and we have none that I can find. So there you go, get down around. All right, come out really well. The struts, sorry about the strobing, guys, it's just getting to be dusk. But overall, really happy with the way the roll bar come out. We're gonna let this paint set up for a few days, okay? And then we're gonna start our treatment, and we'll see how that goes. All right, well, you know, we got a little bit of time on the car this weekend, had some fun. It was awesome to get Kim out here. She was into it, man. She put that firewall in. I just held the washers on the back. This week coming up, we're going to work on the Nova. We're going to do the passenger floor. All right, I'm going to work on it a little bit every day after work, and in between come in here and work on this too. All right, but I want you to look for a video drop on the Nova. I'm going to say probably Thursday. I'm hoping maybe Wednesday. I don't know. It depends on how easily we can put that floor in the passenger side. We'll see how it goes, right? If you are new to the channel and have not yet subscribed and like what you saw, hey, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscribe button? We can use all the support we can get. All right, so until next time, take care, everybody.